Hey, all right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show coming to you from the sunny, beautiful island of St. Croix Virgin Islands. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until AST time. Our phone is not working tonight. I'm still trying to get that all sorted out. We are coming to you via StreamYard, which links us into Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. On Twitter, we are VI Perspective. On YouTube and Facebook, just simply search for It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Boom, you'll see all our shows. We do have a guest tonight. The guest tonight is episode 458. What else we got? Oh, by the way, if you're on Facebook, click like, click share. If you're on YouTube, do the same thing. Hit the subscribe bell, click like, click share. On Twitter, just tweet with us, link us up, let us know you're out there. Got to spend a special shout out to Bingy Soup. Rastaman Soup is still on special assignment. He'll be back soon. I want to give a shout out to CHS class of 1982. That's the year I'm representing right there. Check them out. I also want to give a shout out to all the classes of the 80s. And we do have a musical guest in studio tonight. So I must say that he owns the copyrights to the music that you're going to hear on the show tonight. And our prayers and his blessings. When you put it all together, man, you get one perfect love. So that's the rule and the regulation that I live by in my life. So as we roll our hand, man, we do have a special guest, man. Let me bring him up right there. Big John, Big Johnny Blue, aka Big Humbled.
Yeah. Big humbled.
Humbled. I'm sorry, humbled. It
Oh,
does
you're
say
good.
humble there, man. How you
Yeah,
doing, my friend?
I threw that in there last second. I'm doing
Okay,
good, man. I'm safe. I'm feeling blessed.
okay, man. Well, just want to let the folks know, man, that we got a link up to get you on our show. So I want to just give a quick shout out to the Reggae Bubblers.
Yes, I.
Those they were actually on our show pre hurricane,
Okay.
and I know some of those guys. I'm not sure who you spoke to, but I do know some of those guys. So thank them for linking you to link us so you can come on your show because uh, you're a musician.
I'm a musician, an artist, a creative mind, an entrepreneur. There's nothing,
Okay,
nothing I don't think I can't be, or at least won't try and fail.
okay, I got you.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about the entrepreneur side of it. You're a sous chef, and then we're
I,
also going to get into your whole music career real quick. And we have a video of a song that we're going to play shortly, man. So where do you want to start, man? I mean, what came first, the music or the chef?
well, I was actually I was always a fat kid, so the food was always there first.
I got you. I got you.
That was my first love. But I've been playing music since I was like 10 years old. I had a guitar in my hand. I was just writing poetry and mimicking artists I hear on the radio. I'm a painter. I'm a drawer. I'm just an artist in every kind of every.
Okay. So who are you listening to?
At the time, like growing up, or like,
Yeah, yeah. When you were growing up, yeah.
well, I would have like Andrea Bocelli, but then I would then have like Mace, Biggie, the typical '90s kind of gangster rap. But then I'd dive into like Enya or Kenny G, or
Okay.
I had a really eclectic array of music and influence.
So where was the early start at? I mean, what part of the states?
Um, I it's a part of the states.
Yeah, I mean, where'd you come up at? Where'd you come
Oh,
up?
I was born in Detroit, Michigan, in 1989. I From there I moved to North Carolina, and between North Carolina and New Jersey for several years, and bounced around to Seattle, Washington. I spent time in Cozumel, Mexico. I spent a little bit of time in Johannesburg, South Africa when I was younger too. So I kind
Oh,
of
really? Okay.
you know, I've been a
Okay.
boat with no sails.
I got you. So how'd you end up here? I mean, what sort of linked you up to St. Croix?
I was living in Raleigh, and I had a friend that had moved here after I got a divorce with her ex-husband, and I just was tired of living the life I was living, the material rat race. Like, I wanted to come here, and if I ever hit hard times and became homeless or anything, at least I'd be on an island and I could climb a coconut tree and I
Mhm.
just I needed the sun. I kind of have seasonal depression, so if I need a lot of sunlight, kind of, and I really honestly I don't even really can't even really put my finger on why I came here. I haven't really figured that out yet, to be honest,
Okay.
because I need to
Okay.
spend a lot of time here for it to really,
Yeah.
for my calling to really reach out to me.
Yeah. And I get it when you talk about the sun. I mean, in the state, you have these sort of damp, dreary, kind of overcast days.
Yeah,
Those kind of days can weigh on your emotional well-being. But if it's sunny and bright, that keeps you up. You're growing, you're excited. I get you on that. I get you on that. Um, so as far as being a chef, how long have you been a chef?
I've worked in the restaurant business for like probably 12 years plus, front of the house and back of the house. I've done some kitchen stuff, but this is the first opportunity where I'm be able to step up to be a sous chef and um, be able to help run the restaurant. So I would say it's actually fairly fresh, uh,
Okay.
but it's a passion. It's something I love and enjoy like so thoroughly. Um,
Okay.
I don't know, it's just another avenue of creativity as well.
So the whole thing at 7 Strand, I guess 7 Strand STX.
Yes, sir.
Isn't there something to that with chefs or explain, or is it just a regular restaurant?
Oh, so there's a company called Chef Guys out of Montana. They do private catering, and they are supplying the chefs for the restaurant, but also breaking into the island as a catering business for private.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm
Okay.
looking to, you know, become eventually, is to be a private chef,
Okay.
do my own.
Okay. Yeah, I think what I heard too is, and correct me if I'm wrong, was that maybe like every day there was a different chef there or something like that. That was something unique to that
Well,
whole 7 Strand thing.
they do they do like chefs tables, like they'll have guest chefs come in and run
Okay.
their own menus for that night, and we just kind of sit back and help them. Uh,
Okay. Okay. Maybe that's what it was then.
yeah, there's been a few of those, but definitely several chefs have gone through, have come and gone. It's like a revolving door. Some people show up to the island and can't cut it, and they leave pretty quickly.
Okay.
But some people come here with one thing in mind, and then they end up finding five other things that they're interested in, and kind of divert from their intention.
Okay. So you talk about being a sous chef. So I mean, you go to culinary school?
No, sir.
Okay.
I just love food. Like I said, I mean, I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. I was about 400 pounds my heaviest. So when
Okay.
it comes to food and flavor, and I don't know, it's just something I've had the palate for. I've had the just just a knack for it, really.
Okay. So
And,
any given day we could see you down there?
Friday nights, Sunday brunch, and maybe every other Monday night. It's only open
Oh,
3 nights.
okay. I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
kitchen's mainly used as the commissary for the private chef, for the private chef gigs with Chef Guys.
Oh, so they prepare the food there and they take it to wherever the private function is.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you. I
yeah,
got you. Okay. Okay. It all makes sense. I knew there was something to that because, like I was telling you, I have never been there as it is now, but that building, that structure has been several things in the past. Used
yeah,
to do jazz there on Friday nights and that kind of stuff. You just sit on there and have a few beers at the bar.
yeah.
Back in the day.
It's
Back in
called
the day.
a house, or it's always been the Victoria House, I guess. But a gentleman named Kevin Shea, he's turned it into a beautiful Airbnb, and he's remodeled the entire place.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
There's
I
always
got you.
there, and we're always having guests come down to the restaurant and being able to serve them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Okay. So you make it down here to St. Croix and you land this gig here. And but you also said coming up too, there was sort of an attraction to music, some of the hip hop, Biggie and those types. And you
yeah.
just kind of kept on following that track. So you said, do you play any instruments or you just mainly vocals?
Guitar, piano, drums.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, I play. I mean, I've been playing. I can't really read music though. It kind of just comes to me. Just kind of comes to me naturally though. Uh,
Okay.
but I'm a classically trained vocalist. I did train vocally for a while, for several.
Okay.
been in a bunch of different choirs and quartets and, different roles vocally.
Okay. So what else we got? And you have 2 or 3 songs right now that are on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a couple of them are just me like using beats promotionally just to rap over. I have a music video that is up there that I do that is like my original song. But then I also have a SoundCloud page that has a whole bunch of original stuff on it. But I know sound so funny sometimes. But I don't know. I just all that's kind of like in the past. Like it definitely brings me back to those places in my life. But I don't know. It's I've kind of taken a hiatus for a long time, so it's nice to actually look back and have it to give you something. It made me reflect on the journey and what I've been through up until this point.
Okay. So the song we're gonna play tonight is what is that song called, John? It's I don't have it written down here.
Plant Your Seeds.
Plant Your Seeds. That's correct. That's an original song. The song that John is talking about that we wanted to play, I wanted to play that I liked. It was a nice hip hop rap kind of track. I'm into the whole hip hop urban scene. It's called Spiritual Sommelier. So talk a little bit. I know we can't play the song, but it's on YouTube. The track is hot. Whoever did that. And then, like I said in my text to you earlier, man, you're kind of flowing on that, John. I said, okay, I like this.
That's what I do.
Got a little bounce to it.
Yeah. Well,
tell us a little bit about this one.
With the Spiritual Sommelier?
Yeah. Because we can't play it, but talk a little bit about it.
Well, it was just me just kind of just having fun, paying homage to where rap and hip hop comes from, the flow, the wordplay, the similes and metaphors and punchlines and doubles and triplets and entendres and stuff like that. I say, like, when I wake up every day, I know to pray. I'm eating grapes in a holy way, a spiritual sommelier. It's just I kind of like. I was just really having fun. I just flowing, man. Sometimes I put pen to paper and it just the ink spills. So
okay.
I don't know if I really had a direction on it. I touch on a lot of different things. I talk about like Satanist rappers in a sense, like just the whole game is messed up in a lot of ways, but I try to like I say, pay homage and just remind people that this is what it should sound like.
Okay.
Here today, you can't call that hip hop. You can't call that rap. It's just, I don't know. You got to create your own, a completely new genre for it now. But what they call hip hop and rap these days is not, in my opinion,
not what it used to be. Yeah. So that track right there, that video actually is on YouTube. It's called Spiritual Sommelier. It's got a sort of a hip hop rap vibe to it. I like it. The flow is good. So big ups on that song. And so the song too that we're going to play tonight is called. Remind me again, John. I should be writing that down.
Plant Your Seeds.
Plant Your Seeds. Yep.
Yeah. And there's a
so tell us about this one.
Well, there's a double entendre in there. It's the hook is we all see, but we're too blind to know what it really means. And it's really talking about life. We all see life. We all perceive it. But most people are confused at what they see, so they don't know how what to make of it. And then it goes into, so start planting your seeds, because the stronger the roots, the stronger the trees. And that's the metaphor of, if you teach the next generation, what it is, the correct way, then the children, I guess you could say, are the seeds. You plant the seed, plant the seeds of thought in the next generation, that their roots will become stronger. And there's also a little bit of a little ganja metaphor there too, just because I definitely am an advocate and a connoisseur of that as well. So triple entendre there for you.
Triple, okay. All right, man. So this one right here is called Plant Your Seeds. Take a listen. We'll be right back.
But we're too blind to know what it really means. was once mad that I had no shoes, until I met a man who had no feet. I was angry when the sunlight had blinded my eyes, until I met a man who could not see. I was once disappointed in my dreams, until I met a man who could not sleep. In life I try to live right, and I fight my demons. On this journey trying to find the right fields to plant my seeds in. And we all see, but we're too blind to know what it really means. Start planting your seeds. The stronger the roots, the stronger the trees. Every day's a new day, experience a new page, different chapter, same preface, on the precipice of excellence. Had shoes with no shoestrings, watch colors change in the mood ring. Every day's a new day, experience a new page, different chapter, same preface, on the precipice of excellence. Had shoes with no shoestrings, watch colors change in the mood ring. And we all see, but we're too blind to know what it really means. Start planting your seeds. The stronger the roots, the stronger the trees. We all see.
All right, all right. We are back. This is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. We do have a special guest in the studio tonight. John Kusnic is here. Let me bring him up. There he is. Wave to the crowd. You're streaming out here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, man, I like that one. Seems like a very kind of passionate song.
Yeah, a background on that. My dad, growing up, he would always say, I was once mad I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. And he would always say that. And I guess it has there's like a biblical connection to it. So I then took, and when my dad actually, he passed away from cancer about 6 years ago, I heard his voice more so than ever after he was gone. And I kept hearing that. So then from there, I took the lyrics and I built on that. And then I say, like, I was mad I had bad dreams until I met a man who could not sleep. I kind of built on that, and that definitely has to go to my father, rest in peace, for giving me inspiration.
Okay, man. Great, man.
Yeah.
John Kusnic is our guest tonight. He is a sous chef at 7 Strand STX. What's your favorite dish to make, man?
Well, we don't do it anymore, but the biscuits and gravy.
Okay. Did you replace that with something?
What's that?
Did you replace that with something? Something else that's good?
Our Eggs Benedict is just killing it. Everything's made fresh. The muffins, everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't really think there's one thing specific that I enjoy the most. I kind of like when I'm plating tacos or fish and a little piece falls off onto the cutting board, and after I put it in the window, I can take that little bite. Those are my fun moments in the kitchen.
Okay. So how long you been down here now?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Moved here from North Carolina.
Okay.
And I've been in Frederickstead the whole time.
You been, say again now?
I've been in Frederickstead. I've been out west the whole time. I lived
the whole time. Okay. Well, like you said, man, West is the best.
It is, man. The culture here is incredible. The love. I've never felt more love. From a.
Okay. So when
Yeah.
you first got here, what were your impressions? I mean, well, actually, did you travel to any other islands?
I had never been anywhere in the Caribbean before. Well, I
Okay.
guess you could Puerto Rico. I guess
Yeah.
that's Caribbean. But no, I'd never
It
been
was more
into.
Caribbean with a big city kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I was in Old San Juan for a little bit.
Okay.
But no, I'd never been here before. I had a friend growing up in New Jersey that is from St. Thomas. His last name is Saunders. I think his grandfather was a senator there, and big fan, like a predominant family on St. Thomas. But he always tried to get me to come down, and I just never made it. It took 10 years, really, from the first initial thought to get here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you ain't leaving, right?
This is going to be home base. I feel like this is going to be HQ.
Okay.
I might travel, other places, but I mean, who really knows? I might not wake up tomorrow, so I can't really predict or project too far into the future. So
Yeah, and sadly, that's the reality of it. You just don't know when your time is.
yeah,
You just got
I
to
know
live
it's
your
not,
life.
I know
Say
it's not
again?
anytime soon. It's not anytime soon, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got that.
I got you. And then
Yeah.
you say most of your music, or most of your original music is on SoundCloud, correct?
Yeah, most of my original music is right here, and there's a lot of stuff I haven't recorded, so
Okay,
it's all up in the noggin.
okay,
But there's a lot of stuff that has been lost too that I wouldn't even know where to find it.
okay.
Um, but I feel like life does that kind of stuff for you. It clears the space in order to make space for something new. And
Yeah. So do you have a little studio, or that's
now,
something that's gonna just okay?
yeah, I did for a while. I really haven't written in about 5 or 6 years on any aspect.
Okay,
Um, Kind of just started writing a little bit more recently and drawing a little bit. Um, I just I think when my dad passed, I just numbed myself from being creative.
okay,
What's funny is like I'm having this thought for the first time right now, thinking about it. So
okay. Wow, wow,
yeah,
wow, wow. Okay,
therapy, like my doctor right now.
huh?
This is like a therapy session.
Dr. David, right now. I don't know. Don't. We're just having a conversation, man. A
Well,
good spirited, positive conversation.
yes, I get it.
Um, and tell us again when you're down at the restaurant. So our St. Croix folks and anybody that comes to St. Croix, because the cruise ships come in right there.
Yeah,
And I'm sure you guys are open when the ship is in.
they
Um,
will open up and do tacos,
okay.
but I haven't been a part of it. But the front of the house and the back of the house are kind of like two different things. Like so, sometimes the front of the house will open, and the head chef will go in and just prep a whole bunch of tacos, and then they serve it.
Okay. Okay.
But Friday nights, 5 to 9, the kitchen is open. Sunday brunch 10 to 3, and Monday nights 5 to 9 is like a bar night.
Okay.
But other than that, the restaurant stays
So so it's closed. Okay. Okay.
private events, and you can rent the space out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Understood.
So
Okay. Good, man. So I guess tonight is John Kusnic. He's a chef. He's a musician. Sounds like an all around good guy. Just trying to do the right thing. As we traverse this planet. How have you made out with the whole COVID thing? Have you had it, or
I mean, I guess I think I had it before it even became a thing.
Okay.
I am not vaccinated. I probably will never get vaccinated unless they put a gun to my head, to be completely honest. It's my body, my choice, and obviously it's going to restrict me, I think, later in life because I'm not going to be, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice to, I don't know. I mean, that's a touchy subject. That's kind of like religion and politics.
Yeah.
I definitely will voice my opinion, but I also want to respect other people's thoughts and concerns about that. But there's, sometimes you got to look at what's right in front of you when information is given, and you can't be fooled. You can't have people blow smoke and pull the veil over you.
Yeah.
And I'll probably just say that and digress from that. But
Well, it's your perspective, man. What can I say?
and there you go. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's your perspective, man. So we'll just leave it at that, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to share with our guests that you might want to add to the end there?
Well, that song "Plant Your Seeds" actually was a really cool opportunity. It came from that song. I entered an Instagram competition for for an original song, and winning the competition, you get flown. I got flown out to Austin, Texas, to record that song in a studio. I think I sent you that studio version in the email. I don't know if you got it. It was attached to the email I sent you, but it's the studio version of Plant Your Seeds.
Okay.
Texas, and actually the microphone that I recorded the studio version on was the same microphone that James Brown recorded Papa's Got a Brand New Bag on as it's a Norelco mic, like Norelco, the shaving company.
Yeah.
Or they got into shaving, I guess. They used to make microphones. So
okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Old Facebook, which I lost the email and stuff too, my Google account too, but there's pictures of that whole experience. I'm trying to recover all that all the memories and stuff like that. But that was a cool little thing.
When was this?
Oh man, that was 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Time is fleeting. Sometimes I don't know what day of the week it is, and you try to. So I mean, years old, I can only imagine how much worse it's going to get later on in life.
Yeah, I got you, man. All right, man. Our guest is John Kusnic. He is, as I mentioned, he is a sous chef. He also is a musician. He does his chef work at 7 Strand STX, which is located in Fredericton, St. Croix, Virgin Islands. That's on the street that's closest to the water. I believe that's the Strand Street. He's on the sort of, I guess, the north side of that road. But you can't miss it. There's only one side is storefront, the other side is a park. But just drive down; it's going to be on your right hand side, right there. You can't miss it. Matter of fact, it's right next to First Bank.
First Bank, exactly. Yes.
You can't miss it, man.
Well, the alarm probably will be going off. So,
say again.
For some reason, the alarm is always going off at the bank when it's closed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Wah 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 wah. Just.
Okay, well, VIPD, I guess you got to check that out. Somebody's got the alarm company or somebody's got to check that out. So once again, I want to thank the Reggae Bubblers for making this link up happen. Thanks to those guys. They send me music. One of the things I didn't share with you before the show is that we actually had an internet radio station that was live 24 hours a day, just playing music. And so a lot of the local artists would be sending me music. And so that's how I met these guys, the Reggae Bubblers. But they've been on our show too, talking about their music, and they made a link up, and so John was able to reach out to me, and he's on the show because he's got some good music. He's a good chef.
I can only imagine what I'm going to create here with people here.
Okay,
that's really where my attention's at. Is like that's why I reached out to the Reggae Bubblers. I've met a couple other artists on the islands, and I did artist development for a little while. I have more of like a boss. I want to help a whole bunch of artists, maybe start like a music group or something.
Okay.
But I really think that the spiritual revolution is starting here in the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
I think it's something that might have died kind of with Bob Marley in a sense, in a way. But this reggae Rasta culture, there's really something about it, man. Just the love alone and vibes alone, and just it's so uplifting and powerful. I can only imagine what I'm going to create here moving forward.
Yeah, I got you, man. Well, keep at it. It's a wide open road, and it's a good thing. We have a lot of talented musicians here, singers, DJs, artists, and whatnot. A lot of them have come on our show, so I know a lot of these guys and girls that are here that are love music too, and making music, whether it's R&B or hip hop or whatever they're doing, man. So much success on that.
Give thanks, man. Appreciate
it. If there's anybody that you may need a link up, let me know. I might know who they are, and could maybe possibly facilitate that in some way or another.
Genuine as you come off being off camera. I think you and I, you are as genuine as you are coming off on camera as you are off camera. I think that we're going to build rapport and have a connection that'll last a while.
Yes, sir, man. Ain't got nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that for sure, man. It's all about just building and positivity, you know,
Yeah.
and the like. So, on that note, man, I just want to say real quick that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. AST. Our guest tonight is John Kusnic. As I mentioned, he's a sous chef at 7 Strand, St. Croix. He is also a talented musician and songwriter. We featured a song of his tonight, "Plant Your Seeds." In a few minutes, you guys can look at the replay of that. Matter of fact, I'll just kind of fade out with that song there. And we'll be back tomorrow night. We have another show lined up tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is matter of fact is Mary Rose Cullen, the Gypsy. She's from New Jersey too.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a songwriter. Matter of fact, I mentioned her today. I talked to her because she's coming on tomorrow, so I had to, say, hey, are you still set? I say, yeah, I got this. I'm not sure if she's here now or she's in New Jersey, but she's gonna be on tomorrow night.
Cool.
And she's a singer-songwriter too. She's got some nice songs that I like too. And then she's a good person to start with. And then on Thursday we have Diane Capehart. Diane used to be a senator a couple terms back, if I'm not mistaken. But now she's running again. And so she'll be on Thursday to talk about her platform. So we're looking forward to that because, we just got to get St. Croix a little bit more together, a little bit more unified, and get some things rolling here in the beautiful islands of the Virgin Islands. So, John, thank you, man. Be safe.
Yes, sir. You too.
I'm gonna when I drop the stream, just stay on there.
Okay.
And I'll talk real quick for a second there. So on that note, we're out. Everybody have a great weekend. The weekend just left. So I'm wishing the weekend see already.